Well, hello there. My name is Dr. George Cardone. I'm a proud eye doctor with 32 years of experience, treating every single kind of eye problem imaginable, from glaucoma to cataracts, blurry vision, wet and dry macular degeneration, seeing floaters, spots and halos, to those whose night vision starts to fade. I've seen it all. And in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to share with you how my entire worldview was flipped on its head, upside down, when one of my patients discovered an ancient Amazonian 3-second rapid finger trick that goes to work within seconds to target the real root cause of vision loss, leading everyone who's trying this simple method to clear up their blurry vision, reverse their macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma, remove the spots and the halos and floaters from their eyes, restore both near and far crystal clear 20/20 eyesight, and gave them back their perfect night vision. It's not any of the so-called vision solutions promoted by the mainstream medical community either. It's not vision exercises either. And it's not surgery or any other type of risky treatment. And it won't cause you any pain or discomfort whatsoever. You see, this shocking discovery made me turn my entire career upside down, and I'm devoting whatever time that I have left on this earth to share the truth about our God-given eyesight and how we've all been lied to about failing vision. The truth is, eye care is a $192 billion a year industry, roping you into spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on their so-called solutions. Glasses, contacts, dangerous eye surgeries, and injections that have more nasty side effects than they will ever admit to. Not only that, they also cover up how their treatments often cause more harm than good, and leave many unsuspecting Americans in suffering and pain while they rake in the dough. I can promise you this though, no matter whether you're 18 or 80 years old, or whether you've had vision problems your entire life, or for only the past few years, this simple and natural vision breakthrough will work for you, just like it has for more than 130,000 other men and women just like you. In fact, a 2021 study from Switzerland proved that this secret method clears up blurry eyesight, radically boosts long-distance vision, and improves low-light visibility too. You'll be able to read with ease, even in dim lighting. You'll be able to enjoy playing cards with your friends again, and do your favorite close-up hobbies too, and drive with confidence, just like you did when you were 20 years old. You'll be able to see near and far in bright daylight or late at night with no problem at all. In fact, you'll throw your glasses and contacts straight into the garbage because you won't need them anymore. Here's what Kathy from Houston had to say.
Even after just 5 or 10 minutes, I feel better. This goes against everything I've ever been told. All other solutions didn't work for me. That's why I'm so thankful I discovered this simple rapid finger trick.
Here's what Jerry in San Diego shared.
I tried everything the doctor said, but my eyesight kept going downhill. He said there was nothing he could do, but he didn't tell me about this quick method. I thank God I found it before my eyesight got even worse.
And here's Harold from Tampa.
Now, I am convinced that eye care is just another business profiting from our suffering, just like everything else. If they can make a buck off us, they will. I think that's why they're hiding this method. But once I learned about it, I saw there was actually more I could do without spending thousands of dollars.
Now you might be feeling just a little skeptical, I bet. However, I can assure you that what I'm about to reveal to you today will change your life. But first, I have to warn you. You see, if you already have blurry or double vision, if you're seeing spots or halos, or if your eyes are dry and get tired easily, then you need to take action today and learn this 3-second rapid finger trick before it's too late and you lose your freedom and your independence. So just stick with me, because I'll show you and reveal to you why vision loss is suddenly escalating to epidemic proportions, how Big Pharma is holding on to their precious profits and cashing in on your suffering, and the mysterious tiny invader that is slowly destroying your body, especially your eyes. With all the censoring happening on the internet today, quite frankly, I don't know how much longer that I can keep this video online and available. So listen closely to my friend Doug's story. It will blow your mind and open your eyes, literally and figuratively, to how simple it is to restore your vision to a perfect 2020, no matter what your eye problem is or how bad it is.
Hi, my name is Doug Hogan, and I live in Boise, Idaho with my beautiful wife, Ellen, and our 2 girls. I'm a 42-year-old investigative journalist, and I've devoted my life to researching and exposing fake news, corruption, and corporate wrongdoing. I've even traveled the world to Africa, Asia, and the Middle East to report the truth to my fellow Americans. And I thank God for His courage and guidance, because after years of heartache and suffering, He's led me to discover this vision breakthrough. It all began 7 years ago when we were at my parents' house for a family barbecue. My girls, 6 and 8 years old at the time, had just started summer vacation, and they were excited to spend some time with Nana and Papa. As we were tidying up, we heard a loud bang from upstairs. I ran as fast as I could to see what had happened. My heart stopped. I saw my mom lying on the floor, shaking like a leaf. I carefully moved her to her side, cradled her head, and called for help. At the hospital, I was shocked when tests revealed she had accidentally taken my dad's pain medication. It had caused a life-threatening seizure. We almost lost her that day. To be honest, I couldn't believe that this had happened to my mom. Why would she take medication that wasn't hers? She's a very careful lady, the type that dresses perfectly for every occasion and keeps her house spotless. She doesn't make mistakes like taking the wrong pills. It didn't make any sense. When my mom came home from the hospital, I sat her down and asked her what had happened. She looked at me with a painful look in her eyes before she spoke.
I don't know, Doug. I was taking my medication as usual. I guess I got them mixed up.
Mom, this is serious, I said. You can't make a mistake like that. You could have died. What's going on? Well, her eyes started to tear up a little, and I instantly regretted my tone. I love my mom, and I don't want to lose her. I just wanted to get to the bottom of what had happened.
I'm sorry, Doug. I don't know how to say this, but I can't see like I used to. The doctor said it would get worse. I guess it's starting to happen.
I wasn't going to waste another minute. I got her eye doctor's phone number and scheduled an appointment for the next day. After performing his routine eye exams, Dr. Williams explained that my mom's age-related macular degeneration was advancing, and the symptoms she was experiencing were all to be expected. He explained that in addition to the cloudy vision in her eye, that same eye had started to bulge out of her eye socket. And that was leading to even more visual distortions, needing brighter light to do close-up work, blurriness when reading small print, and even difficulty recognizing faces. Dr. Williams also said that her condition often runs in families. So I begged him to check my eyes right away. What he said next knocked the wind out of me.
Doug, I'm afraid there are signs of macular degeneration starting in your eyes too.
I was only 35 years old at the time. I couldn't believe it. My whole life was built around reading and writing small print. Not only that, but I had 2 little girls, and I was being told that I was at risk of losing my eyesight. I asked him, what can I do? What could my mom do to treat this aggressive disease? How could we stop it? The only suggestion he could offer was to exercise, maintain a healthy weight, and not to smoke. It just didn't make any sense. First of all, I've never smoked a day in my life. I was a healthy weight, I ate well, and I exercised regularly. What more could I do? Within the next few years, my mom stopped driving at night. She almost never replied when my girls texted her to tell her about their grades at school, their dance recitals, or their sports competitions. She stopped playing bridge and stopped taking daily walks in her neighborhood. She even gave up making tiny quilts for the premature babies at the hospital. That may have been the worst of all, because making blankets for newborns was a gift she loved to give. But now she had no choice. She could no longer continue. It was just too hard on her. It hurt my dad so much to see her lose everything she loved. He sat me down one night with a serious tone in his voice.
I don't know what to do, Doug. I'm really worried. This vision loss is robbing your mom of everything she loves. her favorite activities, her connection to our church and friends. She can't even read the messages you girls send her. I'm worried she's getting more and more depressed every single day.
I didn't want to tell my dad or my wife, but things weren't going so well for me either. It was barely noticeable at first. It started with occasionally struggling to read small print. Then I noticed that I wasn't seeing clearly when driving at night, especially when it rained. On the way home from my daughter's dance recital one evening, I nearly ran over 2 teenagers crossing the road.
Dad, why aren't you paying attention? You must hit those girls.
My hands were shaking, but thank God I saw them at the last second. I said, "I'm fine, everyone. They ran out quickly. I didn't have a chance to see them right away." My daughter rolled her eyes, or at least that's what I imagined she did in the back seat.
And what about that curb you just ran over? Was it moving too quickly too?
That's when it hit me that this was really getting serious. I was so ashamed and scared of what that would mean for my career and my family that I didn't tell a soul. My editors were frustrated that I was handing in my work late. I had to spend more hours at the office simply because I was struggling to read the words on the computer screen. I wasn't driving my kids to their activities anymore. Ellen even started pulling away from me. There was no more intimacy in my marriage. One day, I overheard her on the phone telling her sister that she thought I was having an affair.
He works late, he's on his computer all the time, and he won't drive the kids anywhere. I just don't get it.
It was affecting all areas of my life, and I felt like a failure. I share this so you can see that I understand exactly how you feel and what you're going through. The shame, the anxiety, and the stress, not to mention the depression and constant fear that everything you love is slipping away from you. Your freedom, your independence, your work, your hobbies, and even your marriage. I know this because I went through the exact same thing. There was no hope. Nothing to do except wait for it to get worse. Not only does it feel frightening to lose your vision, you feel lost and overwhelmed. Your quality of life suffers. You feel isolated and you lose your social circle. Your mobility is limited, so you can't get out as much. You're stuck at home. Not only that, but vision loss is also linked to more accidents in the home and can lead to serious injury. You become a huge burden on your family, and that can easily push them away, leaving you more lonely, more isolated, and more depressed. Maybe you're already feeling some of those things, knowing you're still full of life, but not able to do the things you love. Well, late one night, lying in bed, I realized how much my life was unraveling. I was nervous driving, and I was scared I'd lose my job. And not to be able to provide for my family, I felt so alone and depressed. I started developing uncontrollable anxiety. My mind would race with all the what-ifs as my eyesight got worse by the day. But that night, I remembered an important lesson my dad taught me growing up.
Son, every man chooses his own path. You can either find your way out or you can stay stuck.
So I decided to look at it from a new angle. If I'd put myself in danger by exposing corruption in foreign countries, then I would take my skills of researching and investigating to find a solution to this problem. I heard about Dr. George Cardoni, an eye doctor who had been treating our country's congressmen, senators, and VIPs in and around DC for over 20 years. He's one of those types who loves his work so much that he can't imagine retiring. I was grateful he made time in his busy schedule to see me, but I didn't much like what he had to say.
Doug, Dr. Williams was right. Your vision is getting worse. With age, the cells in your eyes die. As they do, they aren't replaced. This leads to thinning of the macula. And the macula is part of the retina that is responsible for clear vision. Now, what many people don't know is that a study out of Baltimore showed that people of white or European ancestry are more likely to be affected by this condition. Another age-related eye problem is glaucoma. It also has to do with eyesight deterioration. But with glaucoma, the optic nerve starts to die out, leaving blind spots in your vision. Cataracts is another condition that many of my patients struggle with. Now, it develops as the lens of your eye breaks down. These vision problems are all linked to the cells getting weak with age and dying off. And that's what's happening to you, Doug. Your cells are starting to die off. And as they die, you're experiencing more and more vision loss. Think of it this way then. The macula, the retina, your optic nerve, all these pieces fit together perfectly and send electrical impulses to your brain that are then interpreted into sight by its incredible design. In healthy eyes, these impulses are sent without difficulty, but because they are so precious and extremely delicate, your eyes deteriorate easily, and that's why I don't recommend exercise or weight loss to help with vision problems. It simply doesn't get to the real root of your vision problem and vision loss. Before the 1930s, macular degeneration was a worldwide rarity, but recent studies predict that in the next 10 to 20 years, the number of people suffering from age-related macular degeneration will be up to 288 million. Did you know that the main drug to treat it is the 6th best-selling drug worldwide? It brought in over $8 billion in 2020 alone. And although what you're going through is difficult, you're sadly not alone at all.
After that visit with Dr. Cardoni, I couldn't help but have nagging questions in the back of my mind. If our vision is deteriorating and people across the world are losing their precious eyesight, then why is it happening even with all of our modern medical advancements? Why are the cells in our eyes dying quicker than they ever have? And why is there nothing I can do to improve my own vision loss? Nothing made sense. My lifelong career instincts kicked in. I couldn't help it. I dove deep into researching all I could about vision loss and eye problems. I was determined to find some kind of solution hidden in library archives or an old research paper, but it all seemed to be a dead end. I lost hope and started to think that maybe there really was nothing we could do to help improve our eyesight. Despite everything, my faith in God never wavered. In late 2019, my editor asked me to cover a story about 2 New York National Guard members. They were part of only 6 Americans who completed Brazil's Jungle Warfare School course, which is similar to the US Army's Ranger School. To honor these young men training to defend our country, I took the job and headed out on what would be the trip that changed everything. I flew to Manaus, Brazil, a bustling city of over 2 million people. The city is so remote that it has almost no direct road access, requiring visitors to arrive by boat or air. After several days of interviews and photo shoots of these heroic young National Guard members, I was invited to join a once-in-a-lifetime excursion to visit a remote Amazonian tribe. When we arrived, the tribe treated us to a demonstration of their traditional songs and dances. After the show ended, we had some time to meet with some of the locals. I took an older tribesman to the side and had my interpreter ask him a few questions about their unique culture. His name was Takao, and he seemed to love talking about his ancestors.
We are ancient people. My great-grandfather was part of our tribe when we were still wanderers, hunter-gatherers who did not settle. A few generations ago, we merged with a local tribe, one who did not move. They cleared the land and grew crops.
I asked Takao more questions about living in a remote and traditional tribe. I was very curious about how they dealt with their vision and eyesight problems. He practically laughed in my face.
We do not have such troubles. The ancient fruits we gather, they are the key. The tribe we merged with, who grew the crops, they had vision problems. Our tribe did not. When we joined them, we continued our tradition of eating wild plants and introduced it to them. I know this story because my grandfather told me himself. When they started eating the same plants we did, all of their vision problems went away, and they could all see as clearly as we could.
Takao took me on a tour of the village and pointed out the plants, herbs, and fruits that they eat. I took pictures and made notes of everything he showed me.
This is sacred knowledge brought to us by our ancestors.
Once I got back to my hotel room, I started my research. I was determined to learn everything I could about the strange plants and herbs he showed me. The first plant I was able to identify was Fava dianta from the Brazilian savannas. The seeds and flowers of this unique tree have been harvested and used as traditional medicine for generations. Digging deeper, I discovered that they are filled with some of the most powerful antioxidants, phytochemicals, and bioflavonoids known to man. There are 2 key compounds found in the plant, quercetin and rutin. There are very few plants around the globe that have such a high concentration of these powerful healing extracts. Next, I came across a little-known study that compared 2 neighboring Amazonian tribes. The first tribe were hunter-gatherers who foraged many wild plants and berries. The second tribe were farmers who cultivated their own food. Researchers observed that the hunter-gatherer tribe had strong eyesight throughout their entire lives. But the tribe who grew their own food and ate fewer wild plants had typical eyesight problems and age-related vision loss. As the scientists compared the diets of the neighboring tribes, they discovered that the difference between the 2 tribes is that the hunter-gatherers ate 20 times more antioxidant-rich wild fruits and plants. The very same compounds I was finding in the plants shown to me by TheyaVue. I was blown away. If we're healthier than we've ever been before, living longer lives and having modern medicine on our side, then why are we suffering from fading eyesight more than ever? It just didn't add up. A little more digging led me to a very important study on vision loss and why it still affects us today. Scientists recorded that between 1851 and 1930, age-related macular degeneration rarely happened. But starting in the 1930s, more and more people in the US and the UK started suffering from deteriorating eyesight. It got worse every year and reached epidemic proportions by 1975. At the exact same time, processed food, stripped of nutrition, had risen to become one of our main food sources. The data shows that as other countries eat more fast food and processed meals, they also start to develop age-related vision problems. Another study shed even more light on this. A team from the Utah School of Medicine showed that newborns have high levels of macular pigmentation carotenoids in their retinas. That's why children can see so clearly. Do you remember when you were a kid and you could easily see close up, far away, and at night? That's because your eyes were packed with these particular antioxidants back then. But over time, free radicals take over, draining your eyes of these essential elements. Researchers from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine published a paper revealing that our eyes experience cell death from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is what happens when your cells are overtaken by free radicals. This can cause all kinds of eye diseases, including glaucoma, cataracts, age-related macular degeneration, and even diabetic retinopathy. All the research points to this one main fact. Our eyes are meant to be full of antioxidants, which are the polar opposite of free radicals. And that's not the only problem. The other issue comes from how we cook food. In 2016, scientists discovered that eating deep-fried foods forms dangerous free radicals that can impact our vision. What I found next is what made everything finally make sense. A landmark study from the University of Texas compared nutritional data from the 1950s until today. It revealed that 43 different fruits and vegetables are nearly 40% less nutritious than they were back then. Not only that, but you'd have to eat 8 oranges to get the same amount of vitamins as your parents got from just 1. The truth is, modern intensive farming techniques here in the US have stripped the soil of essential nutrients. And that's where it all started to come together for me. The real root cause of my fading vision, why my mom was fighting a losing battle to keep her eyesight, and why you too are probably experiencing eye problems and even vision loss. Not only are we not getting enough healthy antioxidants in our diets, but even when we eat so-called healthy foods, it's nowhere near as healthy as what our parents and grandparents ate. It finally added up. It wasn't my fault, and it's not your fault either. I was beginning to see a light at the end of the tunnel, but this was just the tip of the iceberg. As amazing as fava dianta is with its incredible health properties, that single ingredient isn't enough to combat the free radical damage in your eyes. The next plant TheyaVue showed me was one bursting with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant known to protect and repair cells damaged by free radicals and oxidative stress. It's also known to restore blood pressure and cholesterol to healthy levels, as well as completely reverse many other serious conditions. Because as we age, our cells can't keep up with all the free radicals and oxidative stress, and that's why we suffer from so many illnesses and problems as we get older. And then there were several plants and flowers, all high in lutein and zeaxanthin. The more I looked, the more evidence I found that those two compounds are a powerhouse against all kinds of eye trouble, such as cataracts, age-related macular degeneration, and glaucoma. There are also high levels of anthocyanins in the various fruits and berries he showed me, which is another form of powerful antioxidant that restores and protects your eyes. In fact, some Asian countries recommend a daily intake of anthocyanins to increase immune defenses, counteract free radical damage, deal with chronic inflammation, and to help lose weight. These are truly nature's helpers. When all was said and done, I found 14 key ingredients in the plants, flowers, herbs, and berries TheyaVue graciously shared with me, all of them proven to fight free radicals and counteract damage from oxidative stress, specifically in the eyes. Not only that, but these powerful super nutrients can detox the body, boost your immunity, support healthy blood glucose levels, help with your joints, improve your memory, enhance brain function, and increase your overall well-being. It was like finding buried treasure. These simple ingredients were shown in countless studies to reverse the effect of oxidative stress damage in the eyes. But why hadn't a single doctor told me or my mom that it's possible to support your eyes safely, effectively, and most of all, affordably? I started to look for a way to create some kind of mixture of these powerful ingredients for my mom and me. It didn't take long for me to realize that there was a huge problem. Not only did it take me weeks to find and source reliable ingredients, but it cost me over $900 to purchase them all. Not to mention the countless hours of tedious work as I tried to manually separate the seeds, flowers, roots, and leaves, carefully measuring and trying to find the right balance for optimal results. After all that work, I saw that I only had a few days worth of this unique mixture. There was no way about it. I couldn't do this on my own. So I went back to Dr. Cardoni and showed him my discoveries. As he looked through my notes, he was amazed. I confided in him that I was discouraged because I didn't know how to get this formula into the hands of those who desperately needed it. Thanks to his wide-reaching connections, Dr. Cardoni was able to scour the globe and find every single ingredient necessary. He even introduced me to a leading-edge supplement manufacturer right here in the United States. They put their team to work, combining the ingredients into a single pill form, something easy to swallow that also works. Not only that, but they suggested a few more powerful ingredients to improve my original recipe. Ingredients like eyebright, bilberry extract, and grapeseed extract, as well as vitamin A and C, zinc, selenium, and more. In the end, we had 24 ingredients that we all agreed must be included in the recipe. Once I had my hands on our first batch, I didn't waste another second, and the results from our formula blew me away. Day by day, I saw improvements in my vision. Slowly at first, but then I noticed I was squinting less. The dry eyes, burning, and fatigue, they weren't bothering me as much. At first I thought it was just a coincidence, until one evening I picked up my daughter from her friend's house. I didn't even notice that it was dark out because my eyesight was clear and strong for the entire drive. The blurriness and strain from driving at night had completely disappeared. In fact, I even missed a squirrel that decided to run out in front of our car.
Dad, oh my goodness, you missed him. Poor little guy. Good job, Dad.
Boy, did that feel good. Plus, I wasn't exhausted at the end of the day. I had energy for my daughters and my wife. Even my boss was impressed with how much more productive I had become. I was back to my old self. The veil of depression, anxiety, and stress had lifted. I was once again living life to the fullest. The remarkable thing is that it only takes 3 seconds every day for my fingers to grab this amazing little capsule packed full of antioxidants. My eyes were seeing better than ever. Even the eye exam confirmed it. This nightmare was finally ending for me. Just imagine how you'll feel when you start to experience life-changing results like I have. I started taking my wife out to her favorite restaurants again, and even though they were dimly lit, I had no problems. I felt confident driving, and I could see like I was 20 years old again. I could enjoy all my favorite activities and felt better than I had since this whole ordeal started. Finally, I had a dream retirement to look forward to, not trapped by fading vision and fear of losing my independence. I could look forward now to many happy years with my children and grandchildren. This formula had transformed my life, and I couldn't wait to share it with others. Here's what Ruth from Kansas City had to say.
Dear Doug, my vision problem started in my 40s, so I've been struggling for many years. When I first started having issues, every eye doctor and specialist told me there was nothing I could do. Just hope for the best and wait for it to worsen over time. If I were lucky, it wouldn't get too bad too fast. To be honest, I was terrified of losing my independence. My vision slowly got worse over time. I tried eye drops and all kinds of eyeglasses, but nothing really seemed to help. I stopped driving, I couldn't play cards with my friends anymore, and I even stopped traveling. I felt like everything in my life was being taken away from me. Then I tried your formula, and I couldn't believe the results. My eyesight cleared up, my night vision improved, and I could see small details again. The blurriness and dry eyes I was used to went away. I was amazed. You can bet that I'll keep taking these capsules every day to make sure my eyes stay as strong as possible. You've changed my life, Doug. I can't thank you enough.
After everything that I've accomplished in my life, writing award-winning articles and winning prizes for my reporting, nothing compares to the satisfaction and purpose that I get in helping others to free themselves from the shackles of fear, anxiety, and uncertainty of losing their vision. My goal is to bring this once-in-a-lifetime discovery to everyone who needs it and to help them take their health back into their own hands. You've seen the results from myself and others, and now I'd love for you to experience this for yourself. I'm thrilled to introduce TheyaVue, the most powerful vision-restoring solution ever created. TheyaVue is a completely unique product containing 24 of nature's most potent and high-quality antioxidants, some known only to ancient tribes. TheyaVue carefully balances the precise quantities of each ingredient to ensure it restores your eyesight, bringing back crystal clear 20/20 vision. Our capsules are completely safe, non-GMO, 100% vegetarian, and gluten-free. They don't contain any toxins or stimulants, and they are not addictive. Our formula fights free radicals throughout your entire body, improving and strengthening your heart, joints, nerves, blood sugar, brain, overall energy, and more. This means that not only will you get the powerful benefits of reversing all age-related vision problems, but you'll also boost the rest of your body too, making your eyes return to their full strength and increasing your energy like nothing you've ever felt before. All of this is backed by hundreds of proven studies that even the multiple billion-dollar per year eye care industry can't argue with. Now is the time for you to take back your eyesight and regain the ability to do all of your favorite activities once again. Are you ready for life-changing results that you could only dream of? Results that are so incredible you can barely believe it yourself. Are you ready to join the thousands before you who have said, yes, I want the results TheyaVue will bring me? How much is a new lease on life worth to you? To feel safe when you drive, to enjoy golfing, close-up work, puzzles and card games without squinting or struggling. What is it worth to you to bring back your independence and live the twilight of your years full of confidence and energy? How much are you willing to spend on relieving your family of the burden of caring for you as your vision deteriorates? Just imagine that scenario. The freedom, the exhilaration of living your life to the fullest. What does that feel like? I know for me, no cost was too high. I would pay anything to help my fading vision. Not only that, I'd be willing to pay whatever it took to free my mom from the depression, the loneliness, and the anxiety brought on by her vision problems. $5,000? $10,000? No cost would be too high. My friends and colleagues said they would gladly pay $600 for a 1-month supply of TheyaVue, but getting this formula out to as many people as possible has become my life's mission. That's why I won't even charge half of that, even though $300 is a fair price for this powerful formula. For me, this isn't about making a profit, because I've been where you are, struggling to maintain a sense of normalcy as your eyesight declines, wondering how much longer you have to enjoy your everyday hobbies, to see the doctor and be told there's absolutely nothing you can do to improve your condition, to be told that the only solution is to hope and pray that the more serious vision loss doesn't happen too soon. That's what I'm trying to save you from. Between you and me, I'm not here to rake in the cash like Big Pharma and the medical community does. Obviously, there are some costs to cover: sourcing the finest ingredients, testing, manufacturing, and packaging. To properly cover these costs, I need to increase my prices to $220 per bottle in the near future. But because you're ready to invest in your health and deserve the chance to live life to the fullest, right now you can claim a 30-day supply of TheyaVue for only $59. You can simply order 1 bottle of TheyaVue, but all of my research points to the fact that our bodies are overrun with free radicals. You see, oxidative stress has been wreaking havoc on our cells for decades, and a 2020 study showed antioxidants taken every day for 6 months counteracted free radicals and improved vision problems. That's why I recommend you stock up today and take advantage of the deeply discounted 6-month supply of TheyaVue. So click on the 6-bottle package right now, or any other package you choose, to secure your order. You'll also get free shipping and handling today when you order the 3 or 6 bottle package, which is a $15 value. And when you choose the 3 or 6 bottle package, you'll also get 2 bonus ebooks worth $78, absolutely free. These are 2 ebooks that I worked on with Dr. Cardoni to help improve your eye health and bring you the best results. The first free bonus book includes multiple eye test charts and teaches you step by step how to record and perform eye vision tests. Not only that, but it also leads you through how to understand these test results and see in real time how TheyaVue is improving your eyesight every single day. The second free bonus book has a custom-made protocol of the absolute healthiest and most essential foods you should be eating for your eye health. These are all 100% natural and inexpensive foods that are proven to destroy free radicals while improving your vision. The best part is you don't have to make any extreme changes to your diet whatsoever. Plus, you'll also discover exclusive recipes fight oxidative stress that are easy to make using everyday ingredients you already have in your kitchen. Because I've personally seen that those who invest in their eye health by purchasing a 3 or 6 month supply of TheyaVue are the ones who see the most success, I convinced Dr. Cardoni to include these free bonuses for those who are serious about their eye health. TheyaVue is starting to become very popular overseas, which is quickly depleting our supply, and our sources simply can't keep up with the demand. Not only that, but those who take it keep on ordering more because the results are so incredible. That's why you need to act right now. The best part is this is a risk-free investment because getting results is covered by our impressive 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And remember, when you choose 3 or 6 bottles of TheyaVue, you get the 2 bonus books worth $78 completely free. To help keep costs low, TheyaVue is only available right here on this website. You can't find it in any stores or anywhere else online. This is your only opportunity to get your hands on this life-changing vision solution. Here's what you need to do next. Select your package from the choices below. After you click the Add to Cart button, you'll be brought to our 100% secure encrypted order form. There, simply enter your details and complete your order, and TheyaVue will be delivered straight to your door in just a few days. It's important to know that this is a one-time purchase, so there's no hidden subscription or automatic billing to worry about. And now, time is running out. Don't waste another minute. Secure your package below before we're out of stock and prices go up. Listen, if you're still on the fence, it's completely normal because for years, doctors and eye care specialists have told you there's no hope. But I'm so confident that this exclusive formula will work for you as it has for so many others that I'm offering you an ironclad guarantee. Every order of TheyaVue comes with our impressive 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So if you aren't completely satisfied with your results, simply contact our friendly customer service team within 60 days of your purchase and your money will be refunded with no questions asked. So you get a full 2 months to try out this amazing vision formula. And no matter what, you get to keep the 2 free bonus ebooks worth $78. And if you aren't ready to restore your eyesight to its fullest, to experience soaring energy and perfect night vision, that's okay. Some people don't feel comfortable taking action even after they're shown the truth. If that's you, please click away from this page right now. I don't want to waste any more of your time. But if this is the solution that you've been looking for and you want to take control of your health and regain your freedom and independence, then it's time to take a stand. Select your package below and grab this incredible deal while it's still available. It's a no-brainer, a 100% risk-free purchase that your future self will thank you for. It's time to make your choice now. After all is said and done, you really only have 2 paths to choose from. The first path is to continue on in the same direction as you are right now, the same path that so many others are on. I call this the wide path, the one that seems easy and safe. You know this path because you've been walking on it for so long, believing whatever the medical community tells you. And it's because they're not actually interested in solving your problem. They design treatments to keep you in their pocket, for good. That's where my life was headed. Not just me, but my mom too. I didn't want that for us, and I definitely don't want that for you either. All it takes is for you to choose the second path, which is what I call the narrow path, the one that most people will ignore. They'll continue being sheep and never try something new. But the narrow path is one that leads to a life of wholeness, freedom, and joy. A life that is full of zest and excitement. A life that will leave you cherishing every moment of every day. I found this path when I was at my lowest point. I was determined to find a way out. And by God's grace, I know that He has put me on this path to lead the way for you. You just need to take the first step. Right now, no more hesitating, no more questioning. It's time to take action for yourself. Prove that there's a new way, a natural way to support the gift of your eyesight. Your life can be filled with all the things you love, spending quality time with your loved one, doing your favorite activity, and taking back your God-given freedom and independence. This can be your future when you try TheyaVue for yourself today. So go ahead and select your package below before our inventory is sold out. As I shared earlier, choosing the 6-bottle package will offer you the best results. Right now is the time to say, yes, I want this, and make it happen. There's absolutely no risk to you with our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And every single 3 or 6-bottle package of TheyaVue comes with our 2 free bonus ebooks worth $78. So go ahead and choose your package below. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Still here? You might have some questions about TheyaVue, so let's get right into it. Question number 1, how do I know if TheyaVue is right for me? That's a great question. TheyaVue is for anyone with age-related vision problems. Do you fear the future? Scared that you'll lose your independence and your God-given freedom? Are you constantly worried about whether your eyesight will continue to decline? Do you wonder how much longer you'll have before you can't drive, can't read, and can't do all the things that you love? Rest assured that TheyaVue contains powerful antioxidants that fight back against dangerous free radicals that are slowly destroying your vision. Question number 2, what if TheyaVue doesn't work for me? I'm so confident in our formula that every order of TheyaVue comes with a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That means you have 2 full months to try out TheyaVue for yourself. And if for any reason you aren't completely satisfied, simply contact our friendly customer support team. Imagine the freedom you'll feel. You won't believe it when you look outside and you see how green the grass is. You'll see friends across the street when they wave at you. You'll be able to enjoy playing golf, doing puzzles, and spending time with your grandchildren. Question number 3, is TheyaVue safe to use? Each batch of TheyaVue is manufactured right here in America in an FDA certified and GMP Good Manufacturing Practice approved processing plant. Every capsule is non-GMO, vegetarian, and free of toxins and stimulants, and there have been no reported side effects. Question number 4, what happens after I click the Add to Cart button? After you select your package, you'll be brought to our completely secure and encrypted order form. On that page, you'll simply enter your payment and shipping details and complete your order. Remember, this is a one-time purchase. It's not a subscription, and there's no hidden automatic billing to worry about. So select your package below and take your health into your own hands. Question number 5, how many bottles of TheyaVue should I order? You can order just 1 bottle of TheyaVue, but all of my research points to the fact that our bodies are overrun with free radicals. You see, oxidative stress has been wreaking havoc on our cells for decades, and a 2020 study showed antioxidants taken every day for 6 months counteracted free radicals and improved vision problems. That's why I recommend you stock up today and take advantage of the deeply discounted 6-month supply of TheyaVue. Choose the 6-bottle package to get the absolute best price available. You'll also get free shipping and handling today when you order the 3 or 6-bottle package, which is a $15 value. Question number 6. Okay, I'm ready to order TheyaVue. What do I do next? That's easy. Simply select your package from the choices below. After you click the Add to Cart button, you'll be brought to our 100% secure encrypted order form. There, simply fill in your payment information details and complete your order, and TheyaVue will be delivered straight to your door in just a few days. I'm confident you'll love the results that you get from TheyaVue. Plus, your purchase is completely risk-free because it's covered by our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And now, time is running out, so go ahead and place your order before we run out of stock.